What's going on YouTube? It's your boy kevOzilla back with another video, guys. Yes, the RPK values at the end of today's video. Doing things a little different in today's video. All right, I'm going to be jumping into DMZ. All right, Plunder 2.0 right here, aka Plunder 2.0. It just makes things easier. I'm able to just set my gun up with the attachments, jump into DMZ, maybe shoot at a couple of bots, shoot at the wall for you guys, and yada yada. So I think you guys are going to enjoy this kind of video setup like this going forward. You know, and of course, you know, multiplayer gameplay is still going to be coming. All right, but it's better to just jump into Warzone than to just jump into Warzone 2 because it takes so long. Got to get money just to buy the gun. Got to find a quiet area. Hope I don't die, but it's just too much of a hassle. Better to just jump into Plunder 2.0, aka DMZ. Okay, guys. So whether I'm bringing you guys a multiplayer value, in a multiplayer gameplay video, you can still use those same exact values, guys, and use it in DMZ and in Warzone 2.0. I told you that before. All right, it's the same thing, same exact value. So no matter what gun I'm covering, you can still use the same values, guys, okay? I'm still getting questions about that. Yes, you can. You can use the same values. I don't got to bring two different videos on the same gun just because it's multiplayer, just because it's Warzone 2. Unless I change attachments, unless like I'm putting on a different optic, then that's a different story. Then, of course, it may be, I'll have to adjust and find different values. But nonetheless, same game, same guns, same anti-recoil values. All right. Now, before I continue on with the RPK, all right, I just want to go through briefly, real quick, again, and bring you guys my control settings and my graphic settings because I'm getting new people to the channel. A lot of new people asking me, "Oh, can I go over my settings?" Yada yada. Even though I completely went over in a separate video, a standalone video, I went through all my control settings and everything, but I'm gonna just go through this briefly. Right? I'm not gonna explain anything that much or break down anything. I'm gonna just show you guys real quick. Just go down, and if you want, pause, rewind, do what you gotta do, copy my settings if you want. All right, but these are my settings. This is how I go about playing. All right, it's pretty much standard default everything. All right, so here we are with the graphics. So I'll just keep going down, turn all that off. Trust me. All right, the field of view is 120, independent. All right, if you rock it affected, all right, Lord have mercy on you. You're gonna have to find your own values. You're not gonna be able to copy nothing from no one. And of course, the weapon profiles, you won't be able to just leave them on 0-0. You're always going to have to adjust. This is all coming from Collectimize themselves. So I'm guessing they do all their testing at independent. They don't really touch affected, I'm guessing. All right. So whether you're 80, 120, or in between, just try to leave it on independent. And besides, I don't know how people can play on affected. I like independent. It zooms in a lot more, like closely. You could still see your target closer than you would on affected, but that's just me. Everyone has their own play style, but I gotta let you guys know what's up in the truth, right? And what Collective Mind says. All right, and default right here. All right, 90 for my third person field of view. You can copy that if you want for all those of you who play third person, even though I don't play third person that much. I ran it a couple of times, it's just not for me. All right, at least 50-50. All right, so these doesn't really matter. All right. Now let's go to my controller settings where things really, really do matter. You guys want to see. So here's my controller, and then I'll go to advanced. Aiming right here, controller, of course, because I'm not mouse keyboard, I'm controller. Inputs, all standard default. Okay, I play 6.6 sensitivity. My ADS multiplier is 1. All right, all default. All right, I'll show you guys this too, standard. Okay, boom, boom. I'll go down to this slowly. Boom. Now this is one thing I changed. Interact, all right, reload behavior. They say this has to be on tap to reload, but I made the switch back over to prioritize interact because everybody rocks prioritize interact. You want to be pressing square for everything. You don't want to hold square because that's just it's just extra seconds of your life. You're going to get killed. It's just annoying. You want to be able to just loop quick, reload quick. Just everything is done with square. Again, the vehicle's quick, square. All right. Now, I haven't found anything as of yet that really changing this messes up the game pack, which it shouldn't. All right. So my values are still good. I'm still able to, use anti-recoil, find good beams. Of course, this game package is amazing. The aim assist is still spot on. So if you guys made the switch, let me know if there's any issues in the comment section down below ever since you made the switch. I'm guessing no. All right, so this is the only thing I went from because they say to leave it on tap to reload, but who the heck, it's hard. Trust me. We all used to just pressing square for everything. All right, so I threw the towel and I said, let me just go back to prioritize and interact. And I think you're good. The green light on this, you're good. So whatever you play at, tap to reload, whatever, you're good to go. All right. As far as I know right now. All right. Now moving on to advanced. Target aim assist on, default, off. Everything for gyro aiming. Trust me, I don't care what anybody says. I know who was a J-Guard. Somebody just came out with a video explaining. I think I saw like 2 or 3 videos from different people. Just leave it all off. All right. we're rocking the Strikepack Zen, so we're able to control our anti-recoil. Trust me, we got strong aim assist, overpowered aim assist. We got anti-recoil. We don't need any of this. All right, if you guys decide to experiment with this and start, you on your own. All right, don't come to me with this. I'm not. All this is off. I don't want to be moving my control around. Nope, not for me. All right. The curve type is standard. 1 instant off. Okay, you want this off. Input dead zone. All right, all my input dead zones are standard default. All right, so 0.10 for my left stick min. Even though the left stick doesn't really matter, it's the right stick that really matters. Okay, so you got to match your settings accordingly with the game pack. All right, pretty much copy and paste your settings. All right, so my right stick min is 0.10. All right, that's default. And then my right stick max is 0.99. My left stick max is 0.50. And my left stick minimum is 0.10. You don't have to copy my left stick exactly. I just leave it like this because I want to, be able to sprint as fast as I can. This allows me to, the left stick. And also, I have one controller that my left stick is like done. Is like suffering from stick drift. One of my old PS5 controllers. All right, but it's cool regardless. All right, so leaving that 0.50, the left stick has nothing to do with the mods, okay? Again, I'm going to repeat that. The left stick has nothing, zero to do with the game pack mods, all right? Only the right stick for the aim assist and anti-recoil, stuff like that. So the right stick, again, is default. And my L2 and R2, my triggers, are default as well, 0.13. I leave them like that because I use what's called hair trigger mod. It's like having physical trigger stops on your L2 and R2, so this doesn't even matter because I turned that mod on anyway for both L2 and R2, right? And I'll show you guys at the end. I'm going to go through the game pack settings at the end of the video with the values for the RPK, all right? And the rest, double tap on partial. You guys can copy if you wish, all right? These are my settings. This is exactly what works for me, all right, guys? So maybe if you're having any issues with the mods and stuff like that, you're going to want to maybe copy my settings right here. So like that you guys can, follow along completely. If you rocking my same exact game settings, all right? All right, guys, so here we are, my RPK setup, pretty much with all meta attachments. Starting from the left, the muzzle, the Castovia DX90. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that correctly. The pros are sound suppression, bullet velocity, recoil smoothness, and recoil control, which half of those we don't even need, to be honest, because we're rocking the Strikepack and the Zen. So we use the anti-recoils, taking care of the recoil. And the cons, yeah, it hurts the gun a little bit, but this is LMG. All right, we ain't going to be running and gunning. We're just going to be ADSing and beaming from mid to long range. But, of course, we do tune this, all right, for ADS speed and bullet velocity, okay? Next is the underbarrel commando foregrip. Now, I've been seeing a lot of people rock this, so I'm going in with this. But normally, usually, especially for multiplayer, I'm rocking shark fin, FSS shark fin. But I can see why people are rocking this for the aiming idle stability and the recoil stabilization, even though we don't need that because, again, let the Strikepack and the Zen do its job. But I tune this as well. There's a wonderful world with this game and tuning attachments. Aim down sight speed and aiming idle stability. All right, to help out when you're ADSing for that weapon sway that we get. That's horrendous in this game, by the way. Ammunition, 7.62 high velocity rounds. We get bullet velocity with a con of damage range. But guess what? We tune these as well for damage range and bullet velocity. Next up, the rear grip. This is the change I'm going in with. I'm rocking the true tack grip over these two. Flinch resistance, don't need it. And the demo, which a lot of people rock for the recoil control, we don't need it. Again, why? Because we got Strikepack and Zen. So you're going to want to rock true tack grip, guys. Trust me, listen to me. I know what I'm talking about. All right. Then go up to tune. Tune it for ADS speed and aiming idle stability over sprint to fire speed because you're not going to be really running around with LMG. All right. Chop. And then recoil steadiness. Again, we don't need it because we got Strikepack and Zen. Last but not least, the optic, the AIM OPV4. I found this to be the best and works in my favor. I'm comfortable rocking with it. And we get kind of like a red dot when you ADS, so it's pretty cool. I tuned this as well for aim down sight speed. And for the love of God, leave the bottom one alone. I mean, that's just me. That's how I feel. I see some people going all the way to the right for far. Nah, chop. All right, so just leave that. And I tuned it on the left side for ADS speed. All right, so this is my RPK setup. I'm going to be hopping into DMZ, shooting at a wall, adjusting and stuff like that, and bringing you guys the value for it together. Let's go. All right, guys, so now I'm here in the game, solo dolo by myself. All right, DMZ, you see on the right side, the COD, Model for the 2022 game pack there, RPK. Boom. Hopefully no bots, runs up to me and kills me. Shouldn't be that difficult. All right, from here, so from a 20, all right, I'm ADS, empty out the whole mag at a 0, 0, 0 vertical, 0 horizontal. From a 20 ADS, and let's see. All right, this is why I like this optic because it has like a red dot. You can see that. It's pretty good. All right, right here. Let's see. The whole entire mag. Let's see where the recoil goes. Okay, look at that. That's not, hey, look at that. Beautiful. Look at that. We don't even have to adjust. 0 vertical, 0 horizontal. Check that out. Look at that. All right. Maybe we could go down 1 to possibly make it even better than that. Let's see. Press the whole touchpad. Press the whole R3. Down on the D-pad. Let's go to 1 vertical. 1 vertical. Check this out. 1 vertical. Guys, most of the time, you could get away with leaving the web profile just as is, 0, 0, depending on your attachments and all that. All right. Check it out one last time. Let's see now at a 1 vertical. Let's see. Now that made it weird a little bit. Yeah, that's it went down and then back up. Look at that. Now we don't want that. So let's go back to a 0. Let's go back to a 0. Let's test this out one more time. Let's just make sure a 0, 0 is even better. Let's see. Yeah, look at that, guys. I guess just leaving it at a 0, 0. The Rpk web profile, beautiful at a 0, 0. You guys wanted me to cover this weapon, but look, the weapon profile at a 0, 0 seems to work the best. Just leave it 0 vertical, 0 horizontal. Check that out. See, I tried adjusting it. I brought it down 1, but nope, that's not the case. It actually made it worse. Look at that. So there you have it. Look at that. Boom. All right, boom. Just leave it at 0, 0 Rpk. Boom. There you go. All right, I want to show you guys my aim assist settings as well real quick, even though you're going to see that in the game pack settings after this. But aim assist, all right, I have it on ADS, aim assist, intensity 20. Like I told you guys, I'm going to be going from 15 to 20. 15 is still default. Trust me, 15 is great, but you could bump it up to a 20, okay? As you can see, 20 when the ADS, you can see it is like moving a little bit. You can see the camera shaking definitely, but it's not too bad. It's not too bad. All right, and of course, for my shot mod, I have it disabled. You guys already know how I feel about that, right? No more aim assist while I'm firing my weapon. All right, so boom. Let me see if I can maybe get more ammo, do some more testing. If not, I'm going to bring you guys to the game pack settings. All right, guys, so I got a bit more ammo now. Boom. All right, 0, 0 still. Let's see. Just to really make sure. Thumbs are off analog sticks, okay? No adjusting. And just empty out a whole entire magazine. Look at that. That is incredible. Look at that. That is truly incredible. So you really don't need to adjust, guys. Rpk web profile 0, 0. Check it out. All right. With all my in-game settings, the attachments I showed you guys, the tuning and everything. There you go. I like this optic. I like it because it's, you know, it does zoom in a little bit and it's a red dot. So I like the red dot. It's like accurate. But there you have it. All right. If you rock anything else, guys, if you rock any other attachments other than these, then obviously you're going to have to adjust. All right, guys. So here we are. The COD Modern Warfare 2022 game pack, pro game pack. All the orange, all this, you got to match with your in-game settings. Okay. These are all my settings. So the same exact control settings that you just finished seeing me show you guys in the beginning of the video is here. 66 cents, 10 min, 99 max. Okay. If you missed it, go back in the beginning of the video. All right. Now, a lot of you guys still questioning me about this, saying that this doesn't work with the Zen, the slide YY, or aka slide cancel. All right. Now, with the Zen, not with the Strikepack, because the Strikepack has built-in paddles, so it's easier. But with the Zen, there's only 2 ways of going about using this mod. All right. The slide YY or slide cancel. One is with the Elite controller. Okay. Hence why it says Elite right here. And with the buttons in the back. All right, I'm pretty sure there's buttons. Yeah, you could, you know, assign mods and whatever have you, and map and unmap and whatever you wish here, right? This is for the Elite controller. This is the first method. The second way, and I believe there's only 2. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe there's only 2. That's the first way. The second way is with the Zen back button attachment. For those of you who don't know what that is, it goes onto the stock PS4 controller. It has 4 buttons. Okay, it's kind of like having an Elite controller, but, you know, you got to buy it sold separately. Zen sells it. If you want to know more in depth, I made a standalone video of it, review, a complete breakdown, review, unboxing, and all that here on my channel. So just search kevOzilla Zen back button attachment, and you should see it. All right, that's the second way. So those are the 2 only ways that I know right now for sure that you'll be able to use the slide YY or the slide cancel mod. All right. Unfortunately, Strikepack we got a little bit easier because it already comes with paddles, so we good. All right. Moving on down, these are all my settings still. My setup, boom, boom, boom. Right here, loadout 1, primary weapon, RPK, 0 and 0. There we go. And it's a beam. Perfect, beautiful weapon profile. All right. As always, take care, everyone. Till next time.